So I had a question on my website and I'd like to read it to you. I'm interested in learning more about nutrition, food and our bodies. I was wondering whether you could recommend any study, courses, website, groups or books that would be worth looking at. Well, because I've been doing this for 40 years, I'm going to recommend mine. First of all, the website would be changinghabits.com.au. Go to the blog section. There is a plethora of information in those blogs. Read one a day. Start to become educated in what they're doing to our food and what can I do in order to not be part of that chemical experiment that's happening out there with food, but be part of something that I know can enhance my health. So that's where I would start. That's free. I write 3 articles every month, one for the Nutrition Academy, one for Changing Habits, and one for either of my programs or protocols, which is the Healthy Keto Way or the Fat Loss Protocol. So I am writing all the time. That's number one. Number two, if you want to purchase my book or buy it on Audible, then I recommend that you buy Lab to Table. That will give you all the information that you need about the food industry and what it's doing, how it's making food, what it does to your health, and what's your alternative. But there are a few action steps that you can take at the end of every chapter in order to change your pantry, what you're cooking, and therefore your health. So that's number two, is Lab to Table. Number three, I have a podcast called Up for a Chat. I've done 374 podcasts, I guess, or interviews. You might like to start at number one. I've now finished that. I did it for 7 years, but there's a lot of good, interesting information in there. And I am part of the Wellness Couch. And on the Wellness Couch, there's even more and more information on there if you'd like to learn about it. I also have a course that's under my Nutrition Academy called The Nutrition Academy, and it is an introduction to nutrition. You can start there. It's a 10-week course. It's under the $200 and it's well worth doing. After the nutrition course, you could go on to do the functional nutrition course and advanced nutrition. That is a 12-month, 12-module course that you do at your own speed. You have 2 years in order to complete it. It is assessed. It's not exams. It's about whether you are learning the material. It's based on two incredible philosophies. One is an historical approach, so anthropological principles and how we used to eat and when we were well, what were we consuming. The other one is on the philosophy of vitalism, which is holism, which is looking at the body as a whole as opposed to parts. So now you have a website, changinghabits.com.au. You also have courses, the Nutrition Academy. You have a book, Lab to Table, and you can go on Audible and listen to that, and you also have podcasts. So that's a good start. And from there, I send you everywhere. Documentaries like What's with Wheat, which is my documentary. And from there, there's other documentaries that I absolutely love. And there's some beautiful 15-minute documentaries coming out at the moment that enhance what I'm teaching. So just recently, Jeffrey Smith brought out The Gene in the Food Pool or something like that. I can't exactly remember it, but it is a 15-minute snapshot on one of my chapters in my book called Synthetic Biology, which is all about the genetic modification of microbes. So I have a plethora of information. I've been doing it for 40 years. I've been writing for 30 of those years, and I've written many books, but I think Lab to Table would be a great place to start. Hope that helps you find more information about nutrition and how you can help yourself, your family, and your community.